Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. Well, as my title for the video says, cable, hydraulic, switch. I'm making this video to give you an awareness of the switch issue when you think about this subject. Alright, so let's go back a little history. In 2008, Harley-Davidson added a switch on the back of this lever so you could start the motorcycle in gear. A lot of people were finding out that the bike stalled on them going up a hill or something like that, and they didn't want to find neutral. So in 2008, they put the switch in. Worked fine, worked great. 2014, Harley-Davidson had the great idea of putting a hydraulic clutch on the transmission. Yes, I'm laughing. I know your attitude and your feelings about it, but history. 2014 to 2020, they had the hydraulic clutch. And then, yes, in 21, they decided to go back to the cable. And so people in 21 went, whoa, can I go back? Can I retrofit 21 back so I can have the cable feel instead of the hydraulic clutch? Well, we did that on a 2018 M8. I've got the breakdown of parts that we had to get. And now you'll read the fine print at the bottom is that you're going to have to add to this cost the clutch cable, because we don't know what size handlebars you have, and also we chose a black perch versus a chrome perch, so there are little things in here that you would have to make to fit your model. But this gives you a kind of a budget of seeing what it would take to go from hydraulic to cable. Now we're going to concentrate on this very first part, the switch pack. If you decided to go in 2014 to 2020 from the hydraulic to the cable, you would not have the function of pulling in your clutch and starting in gear. And you go, why? I'm moving all my switches over. All I'm doing is replacing the cable and all the mechanisms down below. It's because in 2014 to 2020, the CAN bus system came in and Harley switched up, I guess I could say, from the function of the switch in the earlier years to the later. So it will not work the same. It's like this used to be on-off, now it's off-on the late ones. I don't know exactly this. The point of it is that those switches will not work with a cable. So how do you get around that? Well, it just so happens in 2014 when they went to the hydraulic, the Road King did not. And it had the switch that will work with it. So with the help of Harley-Davidson Tech, they helped me find a 2014 switch pack. The part number 7150012-6B. This switch pack looks exactly like a 2018 Road King, but it has the correct function for the cable switch. So now you can pull it in and start your bike in gear. Now to answer you guys' question about touring models with this switch as a function, no, I do not know whether you can take yours off, put it on top, because the circuit board is there, but I've never tried it, so I cannot endorse it. So this really information is for those that are building custom bikes or going from a non-function audio system with the cruise control over to the cable. Now there are a lot of videos out there with people saying, well, you could fool the CAN bus and switch wires and all that. No, don't do that, okay? When you start switching wires, you start confusing the body control module in 2014 to 2020, and things start happening really bad for you, such as cruise control won't work, and the indicator for what gear you're in doesn't work. So don't do the switch wiring. If you want to go back to the cable, include the 2014 switches on it. Just a little information for you guys building bikes or wanting to go back from the hydraulic to the cable. I'm Doc Harley. We'll see you next time.